Okay, so I had that cut out, so let me just take it from the top. So first we have our audience, right? This audience is going to be anywhere from kids, youth, adults, working people, normal people, just anybody who would be working and interested in one of these products we offer. So right now we're going to be offering audiobooks, whether they're going to be fiction books or audiobooks, right? And then we're also going to be offering a course, right? Now, the course here is for self-development. There's going to be a self-help series of books that are based in entertainment, but also self-help, Mr. Reference. I've already written some of those. These will be sold for $7.77. And then you're going to have the fiction books by authors like Peter Clampton, which is myself, and then other prolific authors, okay? So the offering is audiobooks and regular books and ebooks, right? So we'll just do just books, right? We're starting with books. So that's going to be ebooks, regular hardcover books, print-on-demand books, and then audiobooks. These will be written fiction books by the authors like Peter Clampton and the other prolific authors, okay? So we're offering just books to our audience, okay? That's the first step. Now, after we offer those books, what has already been in place is we can have fiction books, so that's fantasy, that's science fiction, that's historical drama, that's romance. That's going to be taken care of by Peter Clampton and the other prolific authors. Now, over here, you have a self-help series or a how-to series. So it's self-help and a how-to series of books that will basically cover that same range of people. So it's going to help anyone from kids. So it's going to be books like How to Manage Stress, how to, like 101 playground games, a joke book. All of that is covered under the how-to book of Mr. Reference. That's step 3, right? So you have the second step, which is the books, the fiction that we're selling. You're having the ebooks, the books, and the audiobooks, as well as the nonfiction, which is going to be self-help how-to guides by Mr. Reference. That's step 3. We've already started that. All of this is going to lead into a funnel for the 7 Steps of Mastery course. So this is for people who want to do the how-to stuff. For the people who are in the fiction and who this, you're like, well, how will they interact with the fiction? We'll talk about that in a second. But let's first start here. The idea with all these books and these audiobooks, specifically, we're going to be drawing the audience in, right? Now, some of this audience might fall into the Mr. Reference books. And then those Mr. Reference books are going to be built to lead them into the one singular course, 7 Steps to Mastery, which is already being made. It is launching the 3rd of March, 2024. That is when this is launching, okay? So this is the singular course. That's the foundation of everything. Now, people who graduate from this course will be able to go into something called the Prolific Lightspeed Career Engine. This is the people who are prolific authors like Peter Clampton. So these will be people who learn how to make ebooks, audiobooks, and other books, right? Specifically for their careers. Now, this is not limited to just fiction authors. This is also going to be nonfiction authors. So this will teach you how to use a book to launch your coaching business, to launch your landscaping business. It'll teach you how to make a book, how to create and package that book, and sell it so you can bring in leads for your company. So you're going to learn how to do that here and make that in the Career Lightspeed Career Engine. So it's not just for fiction authors, it's for anybody who wants to make a career making money online. So now the next step is they're now making ads. Well, how are we making ads? Well, Prolific is going to take care of these ads through a variety of means. The first step we're going to do by creating these ads is Prolific already has created platforms using AI avatars. We have platforms on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and X, right? So we do that across all the platforms. Now we can teach authors as well and the other career people how to create this themselves, as well as if they are allowed, they'll be able to utilize our platform through our ads. Now, how do we do this? We are going to do this by creating AI avatars, assistances, and using social media. We're going to use these to do video creation, to create and make books and have book products and narration, right? As well as email. So basically, Pro-lit-fic does all this ad work, like you getting this video. How did you get this video? You did it through one of the means Pro-lit-fic did. And all of this was done on a one-man crew, myself, as well as using AI assistants, social media, and AI avatars. Now, the more advanced version of this, remember, is through Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and X. You're going to have different clients or people working through it. Now, obviously, Onyie Onyeabor is a big one, right? So we can put that myself. Onyie Onyeabor is right here. So just O2. Onyie Onyeabor, right there, right? That's the Onyie Onyeabor Raising Project, which I have an X, a TikTok, a YouTube, and an Instagram for, right? But what's cool is we also have this thing, AI avatars. Now, these AI avatars are going to be owned by Beyond the Stars, Peter Clampton, and an in-house called the Adamson family. This is going to be a narrative we are creating, which will have 15 profiles, and each of these 15 profiles will exist as IG, YouTube, and TikTok, right? And mostly consisting of shorts, but what will be the profiles' jobs? There's going to be 15 of these profiles, and they're going to be AI avatars that are ran by chatbot assistants who connect to the social media. Through those chatbot assistants, we're going to create videos. We're going to help plug and sell books as well as products who are going to do that. So people who are paying attention. And you're like, well, as well as we'll send emails. So you're like, well, why would someone pay attention to AI avatars? Well, there's a lot of reasons people will pay attention to AI avatars. There's a lot of people who follow profiles for their information. But an AI avatar is how you create a personal brand. But this personal brand is going to be owned by an avatar who's actually owned by Beyond the Stars, who's actually owned by Pro-lit-fic. So does that make sense? So these 15 avatars, the Adamson family, are basically shills, right? They're basically promoters for Pro-lit-fic. And they're going to have each of these 15 profiles is going to promote one of three products. They're either going to promote Mr. Reference, the how-to guides. They're either going to promote the fictional books by Peter Clampton and other prolific authors, which people will pay to get into the program for that advertising space. Or the third and final thing, the 7 Steps to Mastery, which will then bring people into the career engine, and we do the thing all over again. And this is how you create a business of self-sustaining economy, turning your audience into your customer base, into your worker base, into your ads, and this is how you convert them. And this is basically a big way we create money for the company. And that is how the career Lightspeed engine works.